All right. Hopefully the game's not going to crash this time, or it's not going to crash my OBS this time.
You said you have some news?
I'm leaving. I'm actually leaving Haven Springs. Can you believe it? Back on the road again. Fucking finally.
Wait, seriously?
I'm gonna play music again, Alex. Anywhere I want. God, I forgot how fucking good it feels.
Holy shit, Steph, that's so cool. I'm really happy for you. You better keep in touch.
You think it's that easy to get rid of me? Come on, Chen. I need a new destination. You're my good luck charm.
You have shit taste in good luck charms.
Shut up. Pick one.
I think I chose this last time before the
Wow.
or when
Nice pick.
when
All right.
OBS crashed.
Tell me
What's
about
up,
my
GL?
life in the middle of the sea.
I realized how YouTube chat works. Or I figured out how YouTube chat works. So when you type in a message, it takes about 15 seconds for it to pop up for me to read. Because I tested it with my... I don't know if you can see my previous chat. I just wrote A and test, and then like... And then like I put that in my on my Chrome, and then I was looking at my OBS and Firefox chat, and they both appeared like maybe like 10-15 seconds later. Because you know how on OBS you can actually there's like modules that you can actually see chat within OBS. Yeah, it's probably it could also be because like I'm not like a YouTube version of a partner, so that could be it too. Because it's weird because like I know that shouldn't be the case because I watch other YouTube streamers and then when I type something like it pretty much appears almost right away on their overlay. Yeah, so you might have to be like a partnered streamer or whatever YouTube version of partnered streamer is to get the bandwidth priority or YouTube chat bandwidth priority. Another thing I noticed about YouTube chat is like when I was like watching like how when there's thousands of people in the YouTube chat, like it just non-stop scrolls. It doesn't do like what Twitch does where it scrolls and then it pauses, right? It doesn't give it to you in batch, or Twitch, it just gives it to you, it gives you a bunch of chat in batches. But on YouTube, it just keeps on scrolling, like as if it's like a live feed. So it's really hard to read somebody's chat in YouTube chat. Not only that, it uses because it's like a constant flow. Instead of like it just gives you chat in chunks, it uses up a lot of resources on your computer. I think which is why I think people like to use Twitch for that reason too. I mean like Twitch, sure, they have like the whole like site-wide emotes like that's probably like the bigger reasons why people use Twitch, but at the same time like the fact that things happen very smooth, like chat occurs very smoothly and the uses of chat is very smooth, that's also like the benefits of Twitch. Other than that, I think like the quality on YouTube and the fact that you can rewind on YouTube like in real time is, I think, a huge benefit. And the fact, yeah, and then now YouTube is also adding their version of like the clips, like how Twitch has clips right now for pretty much everybody. YouTube, it pretty much saves your clip. Like eventually everybody's going to have clips. Not only that, it's not just a segment that you're just going to be sharing. You can share the entire, you basically share the entire VODs, just only shares that segment of that entire VOD. And if you want to see the rest of the VOD, you don't have to like click anywhere. You can just continue watching, or like you don't have to go to another section of the another page or it doesn't open up another tab or page to see the entire VOD. Okay, what was she at? Oh yeah, in the sea, and then I said the sea lab before the game.
Take a job at an underwater research lab.
OBS crashed last night.
Chief underwater acoustics engineer?
You might need to walk me through that one.
Dude, think about it. The kinds of sounds you could capture down there would be like totally unique. I could pioneer a whole new genre. Deep core. Wet step.
That sounds like a pretty spectacular plan.
Great. Then come with me.
To the ocean?
Sure, why not? Doesn't have to be our first stop, but one day. I still have friends in Seattle who book shows. Maybe we start there, or I don't know, Kansas City, Vegas, wherever we want.
Yeah, why not? I would totally do that. Especially when you have nothing to lose.
I don't want to pressure you. But I've seen you give so much of yourself to make sure other people get what they need. And I guess I wonder if you've thought about what you need. I mean, obviously, I like you a lot, Alex. You mean the fucking world to me.
God, the whole like romance thing in this game kind of makes me cringe. I don't know why. I know this is how people do it. Or how people do it in real life, but I don't know.
You don't have to decide anything now, okay? Just think about it.
I will. Thank you.
I'm gonna head back down. Find me later?
What's the objective of this game? Oh, it's just trying to get an ending. Let's put it that way, because it's a story-driven game.
Gabe?
It's not much of a like
I think
a
I
game
solved
with
it.
a lot of
Why you
mechanics,
died?
like an action game or anything
responsible?
like that.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's pretty much what this is.
I'm out of threads to pull, which is terrifying. Because on the other side of all
I don't know
this,
if you played any of like
after Typhon, after you,
the Walking Dead games
just
or
normal life. I was kind of counting on you to show me how to do that. But I think I can figure it out. I just wish you were here to see it.
I will say this though, the story in these games is really good, right? Like, I would say when it comes to realistic fiction, other than like the whole superpowers thing, they do a good job on how these characters portray real people. Oh wait, is there more? Oh, okay, I have to press a button. Oh, she's wearing Converses.
Alex. Do you have the USB drive?
I do. It's all here. Gabe's call, their secret plan, the cover-up.
You need to come with me to the station. Alex? Don't make this hard.
Visual novels? Yeah, visual novels, it's a hit or a miss.
Probably isn't how you pictured your first spring festival, huh?
Not exactly.
Coffee?
Sure, why not?
Coffee would be great. Thanks.
I don't know why I offered. We're actually out.
You don't see the appeal. Okay. I see your point.
Why am I here?
The thing is that I think in situations
The
like
long and
these,
short
it's
of it
more like
is,
you're interacting with
Diane
the
is
story.
charging you with stealing her USB drive.
Rather than like a book or video or okay, well, video is very passive, and then like a book, you're not really making choices. Oh, you see the appeal. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but I get your point that you rather do books or videos like that. Like, I understand that, because there are times I just want to watch something too. However, like if you play like a game that has major consequences of choice when it comes to choice, that's what makes games like these very interesting. And then you're the one that's actually making these decisions. You know, stuff like this.
That's bullshit. I haven't done anything wrong. They're the criminals here.
Did you steal this USB drive or not?
At least tell me you looked at it.
I can't. Sorry.
You're conducting an investigation into Typhon, right?
Oh, Goosebumps?
Everything
Yeah.
you've been looking for is on that drive.
Despite my best efforts, the case is closed. The order came down today. I did what I could, but, you know, the evidence just wasn't there. Sorry, Alex.
That is so fucked. Oh. But, you know, games like this and like all the Telltale games, it's like 80 to 90% like story, right? And with very little gameplay. All you do is mostly walk around and choose where you're gonna go. But if you play games like a real visual novel, that's even more heavily towards like just straight up listening without much walking around or anything like that, or any sort of gameplay. You know what does a very good job on like separating like gameplay along with visual novels, like a very good balance, because like if you're always playing something, like that can get really tiring. But if you're always just listening to a game story, like that can get very boring, right? Like the game that does that super well is Persona. Persona 4, I think, does it super well, and I don't know too much about 5. Like I played like a few hours of 5 before my brother wanted the game back, so I couldn't play it. Like it was on PlayStation 4, but Persona does a very good job on balancing that, because it's like, oh, all I'm doing is fighting, and then like it's just dungeon after dungeon and dungeon, and it's like you don't know, and then like if you only did that, like you don't know why you're doing it, why it's taking so long to do it, right? But like when there's like a little break in between to understand what's going on and why you're doing it, like Persona does a very good job at doing that. Final Fantasy 14 also does that super well, except the base game. The base game has a very bad pacing, but you need to understand, you have to go through it. As hard as it is to go through it, like you have to go through it, and then you'll be hyper rewarded on all the expansions. So he can't do it. Case closed.
I have the evidence. Right here.
It doesn't matter.
Look, what happened to my brother wasn't an accident. It was criminal. The files on that drive prove it.
That could be true. Let's say it is. The issue is you stole Typhon's property. I can't work with that.
This Gaia might be a little much. So Persona 4 may have like the hard, it might be kind of hard in the beginning. I'll give you that. Like the first maybe 4 or 5 hours of Persona might be a little hard. Okay, so Dragon Quest, right? Like you make like you're the character. Like, you know, Dragon Quest games, like you don't, like the main character doesn't have a name because it's supposed to resemble you, right? Or it could be anyone that you pretty much want. Just pretty much gender locked. Right? But I do think because I think Persona, there's a lot of talking in the beginning. It's one of those things where it's like it's known, you know, I think people would call this a slow burn. Like usually like stories with a very slow start tends to have a very rewarding like mid to late storytelling. And the thing is that I think Dragon Quest, it's more personal, and at the same time, it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's more like fights happen relatively quickly. Yeah, but this Gaia, like, I can see, I can see a lot of people not get into that. Like, I liked this Gaia mostly because I like strategy. However, I can see it like that game is definitely not for everybody because it could be a little slow. So tactic games might be a little bit too niche for a bunch of people. And plus, this guy doesn't really have a compelling story. I mean, it's an interesting story, but it's not like wow factor story.
Okay, I get the point. I'm sorry I stole the drive, but...
Apologizing isn't enough. Alex, you're not thinking about this clearly.
Seems pretty clear to me.
Diane wants to charge you with computer fraud. That's a federal crime, Alex. 5 to 10, easy.
You're telling me I might go to prison for this? For 5 to 10 years?
It's not that bad. Hey, I talked to her, and despite how angry she is at everything you did, she's willing to let it go. If you agree to drop everything, Typhon won't press any charges.
She's only offering that deal because she knows I have her. She's guilty, Pike.
Even if you're right, your only evidence is inadmissible. I think you should do it.
Damn, it's one of those.
Fuck that. I'm not signing anything.
Alex.
No. Typhon buried something in the mountains. Something so massive they ignored Gabe's call and set off the blast just to cover it up. Don't you want to know what it is?
What do you mean, cover it up?
Another blast, unannounced, set off at the exact same time at the old mining site. And all of it happened just a few weeks before inspections were set to begin. Come on, Pike. It's all right here.
Like I said, it doesn't matter. Alex, please, just sign the form, and we can both go back to the party.
No.
Alex, this is not an offer that you can choose.
I said no.
No is not an option.
He's in distress.
What are you so scared of?
See for yourself.
Damn.
Shit. What could be in that envelope? A deal. Just like they offered Charlotte. Fuck me.
Kinda. Anti-Typhon sentiment. Brother Gabriel Trent died in a... Which shows subject has high level of determination efficiency. Negative affection has persisted beyond predicament of government period. It also appears to have possession of confidential data and information. H plus B. What the hell's that? Threat assessment. Observation dates. Investigation summary. Began following subject after meeting a Mac Loden. Subject met with a man identified Ryan Lucan. Little else of note. Slip spent 3 hours in Department Wi-Fi screen monitoring reveals searches into Typhon's history and illegal litigation records. Dude. Can she like sue them for breach of privacy? Subject met and spoke with client in Black Lantern. Appears subject has stolen an object from client. Close friend Gabriel Chen died in an accident related to assisting Alex Chan with her efforts against time involved in an extreme distraught over accident. Subject has high level knowledge of both geography and okay. Close friend Gabriel died in her efforts as a proven resource and dangerous.
Is this a threat?
What did you expect? Huh? The Typhon, a global organization with billions in revenue, an army of lawyers, and who knows how many politicians in their pockets would just throw up their hands and say, "You got us."
I don't know. I was just focused on getting the truth.
The truth is that you have no idea what Typhon is capable of.
Shit.
Believe me, I want nothing more than to make these fuckers pay. I've learned the hard way that it's not possible. They're too big, too connected, too ruthless. You can hate me if you want. Call me a coward. But I don't want to lose you like we lost Gabe.
Pike is terrified of Typhon. I bet if I took his fear away. But it's not just about me. Steph and Ryan are in danger too. Fuck. I want to hurt Typhon so bad. But can I really put their lives at risk along with mine?
I'm gonna take his fear. And I know I'm gonna have the consequences very soon after this.
Do you want to risk your life over this? Gabe, Mac, Alex, who's next? Fuck. Just keep your head down, dummy. You're just a shitheel. Typhon's major league. Typhon doesn't lose. Typhon disappears people. Let them get killed. Not you.
I know you're afraid. I am too. I know you think that Typhon is too big, too invincible. But they're not. I will bring them down. I just need your help.
Or Gabe. Play with his feelings.
If not for me, then for Gabe. Please.
Fuck. I'll think about it.
Thank you.
Get the hell out of here.
Really?
Alex. Be careful.
Man, rich people, am I right? when you get the chance.
Those pictures. How long have they been watching us? And what will they do if...
Oh, the distress is getting to her. At least it wasn't around people.
I have no idea what to do next. Maybe talking to Jed will help me feel better.
Yeah, she's the only one. And only 2 other people... Well, it used to be 3, but only 2 other people know about it.
First, I need to get out of this dress.
Yeah, pretty much. Like before, like she thought it was like a curse, so she didn't know like
I'm glad Ducky had a nice night. He deserves it.
she didn't know like if she should like she could use it for good.
Okay.
And I still don't know if
This is a pretty great feeling.
I still don't think she sees it as being used for good. At least that's not like the feeling I'm getting.
It was special for me too, Steph. Enjoy that ice cream. This isn't over, Gabe. I promise.
Let's see. No, that's kind of weird to have a microwave on a corner stall like this.
Time for a change of clothes. I guess the night wasn't all bad.
Spy Family? No, I have not.
Can't wait to have nightmares tonight.
I don't even know anything about that.
Ducky. Hope he's doing okay. Riley probably can't help me hack Typhon. Yep. The tables seem to have turned, all right. Looks like I'm on my own now. I don't want to drag Ryan and Stefan any deeper. I had no idea what I was getting into, did I? Buried secrets, evil mining corporations, death threats.
Death threats from a corporation.
I didn't realize how awful it would all be.
Oh, really?
I put my friends' lives in danger.
Man, I've been kind of like backed up on
For what?
some anime
Was it
and
all for
manga.
nothing?
Because I've been like so focused on like studying data analysis and video editing this past few months.
I think I'm all played out for tonight. Maybe I'll just bike out to the mine, dig up some answers myself. Feels like the LARP was 100 years ago.
Yeah, I wanna... What was it called? Blue something. Oh,
I
one
need fresh
about like
clothes.
manga
The
making.
dresser calls to me. Might as well go talk to Jed now.
I choose a different one.
I look better than I feel. Hey, Jed.
There she is. Have a seat. Something tells me you've had a more exciting spring festival than you planned for.
You saw Pike arrest me.
And let you go, apparently. Then there's that business with Ryan and Steph earlier today. I wasn't sure why it took all three of you to work out Diane's lunch order.
Oh, really? You like it, music?
I know you're used to looking out for yourself. Gabe was like that. But Haven's a community. We help each other. I want to help you. But first, you have to let me know what's going on.
Fuck it. What have I got to lose? Typhon killed Gabe. I have proof.
What proof?
I stole it from Diane. Emails and documents proving there was a second explosion the night Gabe died. To cover something up, Jed. Some secret they buried. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what to do next. But I'm not giving up. Not ever.
You know, this game has so much glimmer. The glasses
I
and
know
their
what they're
eyes.
hiding.
Oh yeah, he was part of the thing from decades ago.
Wait. You're telling me you knew that Typhon's crooked? This whole time?
Typhon's the devil that runs this town. I've been carrying their secrets for far too long. I know what they buried in the mountains.
Tell me.
I'll do one better. I'll show you. There, up ahead.
Where are we?
Middle of nowhere. About 2 clicks that way is the mining site where you search for Ethan. 5 clicks that way is town.
What is a click?
What is this thing?
Or how long is a click? Is that like a
Ventilation
mile?
shaft. They're scattered everywhere. Over the years, mines grow into mines, creating a labyrinth under Haven. What you're searching for is down below.
Jed. Why are you sad?
I'm sorry, kid.
Is I'll do one better? Yeah, that I wouldn't say it common. It's more like もっといいこと見せるよ. It's like I hear that term used here and there. I wouldn't say like it's like a daily use.
Okay. Just put the gun down.
I tried to talk you out of it, scare you off. I was sure those pictures of Ryan and Steph would do the trick. But you were relentless. Won't leave damn well enough alone.
You don't have to do this.
I do. 12 years ago, I made a mistake. The kind of thing that you can't undo. But Typhon made me a deal. A way to save my town. Give my boy a normal life. I never wanted Gabe to get hurt.
Go to hell.
Damn. It didn't seem like it hit her though. Oh, this is where chapter 4 ends. Damn, I was pretty close on finishing it yesterday. Pike let Alex go after she removed his fear. Okay, so I'm with the majority on this. Yeah. Took a minute to reflect before talking to Judd. Oh, wow. Wow, this is pretty even. Okay. Felt weirdly detached. Oh, wait, why? Kylie went away to college. Oh, because I think if for this to happen, he had to break up with her boyfriend. You know, Eleanor's illness. I already decided not to go to school. Joined the festival after dancing with Alex. Nice. I think I did something right here, when the majority didn't. Oh, I didn't know about this. You know, I couldn't figure this thing out. Whatever. Next.
Welcome back, Alex. Do you want to talk about your time in Colorado? Let's start with something positive. What did you learn from your visit to Haven Springs?
This is a dream.
I thought I learned what it means to make a place your home.
That must have felt like quite the victory. Let's talk about how it feels to know that you might have been wrong.
Yep, definitely a dream.
I suppose I'm proud of you for trying. You helped some people. Chased a mystery. Found some friends you could trust. But Alex, you're right back where you started.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. I don't belong in here.
If that were true, Alex, you'd know you were talking to an empty chair.
Wow, look at that monitor. It's an old tube monitor.
What the fuck?
See, I reckon I noticed all this, or okay,
that what I
well,
look
the
like?
pictures were different, but
Really?
like I noticed this at the beginning of the game.
Hey, my guitar. Knock, knock.
The old green I'm oh yeah, or were they green? Oh yeah, I guess they're more green. They're like this bluish green, right? Oh, by the way, did you get the Game Pass?
I guess that's me. Case number 53322. Dr. Lin always records our sessions.
Oh, you missed out. Oh, well, there's always another time. Maybe next month, maybe next week. Can probably get it again. They always have those deals.
These don't belong to Dr. Lin.
You've been religiously looking at Slick
Tuning
deals.
peg.
You know what you can do? Like, if you only want that deal, then you should just set an alert for yourself. That's what I do.
12 years ago, I made a mistake. The kind of thing that you can't undo.
Alex, you know that I care about you. With everything that has happened, I just want what's best for you.
Oh, I can take these. Let's open this up. Emotional instability, occasional violent outbursts, hallucination, visual hallucination. What? Oral? Oh, like as an audio, like listening. Delusional ideations, depression, anxiety, diagnosis, question mark. What the hell is delusional ideations?
Thrown down a...
Holy shit.
What?
experience a detailed and robust solution that she's able to read other people's emotional state and believes that because of this ability, she is uniquely equipped to help others overcome their own emotional trauma. It's difficult to overlook the irony. Someone as profoundly dysfunctional as Alex adopting the role of emotional caretaker. She not been returned to my care. I do not think it's hyperbolic to speculate that her reckless attempts at fixing her friends and family would eventually had gotten someone hurt. It's my belief that Alex's delusions constitute a threat to her continued well-being as well as those of others. As such, I recommend Alex to be thrown down an endless pit, her body shattered against each jutting board and an errant brick. What does that mean? Her body shattered against each jutting board and errant brick. Okay, it's like a metaphor. Until she is forgotten in the darkness beneath the world. This is, in my professional opinion, the most humane thing we can do for her. So the most fucked up. Huh? No, I just wanted to know if you were able to do it. Because I know you were like looking at being into it. And then like I ended up ending the stream before you got around to trying to finish it, because you were like, yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out or something like that a few days ago.
Alex Chen? My guitar case has never heard of me. Sure. Huh. I've got to get out of this place.
53322. What was the point of that?
Gabe gave me this guitar, but he never heard me play it.
How do you know to tune it without playing it? Oh, I never got to open the door. Am I back at the...
Alex.
Gabe? You're dead.
So? Lots of people are dead, Alex. Most people.
Where are we?
I want to say a hospital.
Dr. Mendez to intensive care. Dr. Mendez to intensive care.
Yep, definitely a hospital.
Gabe.
Okay, here's what I do know. You are 10, I am 14. Our mother is sick. So is our father. But it's a different kind of sickness. Play your part.
What?
Ow! Gabe, why?
I didn't do anything.
Stop.
Both of you,
Dad.
behave.
What the fuck?
Alex, go check on your mother.
Okay.
Oh, their dad's name is John, so they're definitely not first generation.
She was right over there, waiting for me. There it is. The painting that taught me that art sucked sometimes. We couldn't afford a private room. Just got lucky, I guess. Gabe and I used to watch cartoons on this thing after school.
Gabe, Alex, I need you to listen very carefully. We got some scary news today, and I'm going to be spending some time at the hospital.
What? Mom? Are you okay?
Hush now. It's going to be okay. Do you understand me? Things will be different for a little while, but I am going to be okay.
She knew. Even then, she knew. We spent so much time in here that I basically memorized every article. Gabe told me it was full of needles. Scared me to death. It was always too hot in this room.
You know when the fan's at this speed, like just a room fan, does that really make a difference?
She's just on the other side. How many nights did Dad spend in this room? Sleeping in an uncomfortable chair and eating vending machine dinners. There's something so weird and scary about watching your dad cry. Mom. Every time I saw her, I worried it would be the last. Hi, Mom. Mom. Mom.
Such a brave girl. How do you ever get so brave?
Is that how it went? You don't think you missed anything?
Ow! Gabe, why?
I didn't do anything.
Stop.
Both of you,
Dad.
behave. Alex, go check on your mother.
Okay. Wait. Did I miss something?
Clearly. It's one of these games, or it's one of these things, huh? Maybe.
We couldn't afford a private room. Just got lucky. Abe and I used to watch cartoons on this thing after school. She knew. Even then, no matter how much Mom drank, her throat was always dry. We couldn't afford a private room. Just got lucky, I guess.
I'm missing anything.
She's just on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Mom. Mom. Mom.
Water, Alex. Get her some water.
Mom. What am I missing? What did we talk about?
Thank you. You almost never cried, even when you were very small. Did you know that? That's been my biggest challenge with you. How do you take care of someone who is already so strong? No tears, my strong girl.
Yeah, I mean, their last name is
I
Chen.
want you to make me a promise.
But definitely not first
Your
generation.
brother, your father, they are going to need you.
Their parents might be.
You have to be strong.
Because even their parents don't really have
Will
an
you do
accent.
that, Alex?
And at least her dad had a English name on his name tag.
Such a brave girl. How do you ever get so brave?
That's a weird snow. I've never seen a TV that's snowed like that. Wait, isn't that bad having a mattress like directly on the ground? Needs to be raised a little bit, right?
Was that the last time you talked to her? Mom.
I think so.
Do you miss her?
Gabe, what's going on?
You're 11, I'm almost 15. Dad and I are time bombs. You keep running back and forth, trying to defuse us both. This is going to suck so bad. Play your part.
What? I'm so confused. I know this is like a hallucination. That much I know.
There was only ever one thing to do.
The mattress, because like if you have a mattress directly on the floor, I think it starts getting rotten because of all the moisture. That's why beds have to be, or mattresses have to be raised.
Just listen to the music. Drown out the anger.
Or it starts molding. It's either it starts, yeah, I think it starts molding because of all the moisture.
The volume dial was my best friend on days like this.
And you might be wondering why futon is okay to be on the floor is because you put it away. Like it pretty much gets raised every morning anyways.
Alex? Hey. It's okay. It's just me. But you know that's not how it went down, right?
It was my job to keep the peace. But no matter what I did, Mom and Dad had this TV before they had either of us. I tried so hard to keep my promise to her. Dad's laundry. I always set it here when it was done so he could find it. At least I managed to hold on to you, Shoo Shoo. Gabe had barely used this backpack in weeks. Nobody could get him to go to school. Gabe loved Son of Lead back when it was an indie. It was too gory for me. The Killer Mistress tabs in this book weren't even close to right.
Her younger brother? Oh, you mean... Well, that wasn't her younger brother. That was like her... almost to be brother-in-law. Or no. Son-in-law. Or... yeah, son-in-law? Because that was supposed to be her... brother, which is the other guy with the goatee. Girlfriend's son.
Mom's old sewing kit. Don't think I've ever even tasted a butter cookie. It was full of greeting cards. Mom kept every single one we ever got. Thanks for trying, Lucky Cat. My job was to sort them in order of how close we were to a collections notice. I wanted to be a werewolf that Halloween. Couldn't afford the costume.
Hey, Gabe.
Nephew-in-law?
I'm Leslie
I
Halloran.
guess, yeah.
I'm from the Oregon State Child Protective Services. We got a call from someone who said there might have been some kind of fight here last night. Is your dad home?
Oh, gosh. You know what? Yeah, that was like rehearsal. And I'm in this play at school, and my dad, he was helping me learn my lines.
Must be some play. But if you need anything, my number is on there. Okay?
Almost empty. Almost always. 2 cups water for 1 cup rice. Set timer for 30 minutes. Do your history homework. Serve. We never really touched these after Mom died. She was such a good cook. Gabe used to steal Dad's beer all the time. It was like the one thing they didn't fight about. I can't believe they were ever this happy. Gabe did his best to protect us. But he was just a kid. Mom's old sewing kit. Don't think I've ever even tasted a butter cookie. Gabe and Dad were so loud when they fought.
Where you going? Are you gonna tell her? Or is that my job?
Keep your voice down.
Fine, I'll do it. Alex, Dad lost his job again. So we're broke. Again.
Don't talk to me that way. Despite what you may believe, you do not know everything. You think what? I laid myself off?
It's okay. We'll figure it out. I
don't know, Dad. But what are we supposed to do now? We gotta eat.
We can sell some records. Or what about my guitar? We can sell that.
Alex, what is it gonna take to get you to stop defending him?
If your mother could see you now.
I don't want to hear about Mom.
Gabe!
I'm so tired of you using her as an excuse to be a piece of shit. fucking touch me, piece of shit!
Dad.
Damn it, Alex.
I'm okay. It's okay. It was an accident.
Alex, I didn't.
Dad, it's okay. Really, I'm not hurt.
I can't do this.
Dad?
Someone will come. That woman from CPS. Someone.
Dad!
I'm sorry.
No. 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 Dad!
What? That's how he was introduced in the game. So she's still hallucinating. Right? Yeah. Yeah, sure. But also at the same time, like, Gabe
can I
is
ask you a
also aware
question?
that she's hallucinating.
Which orphanage is this? The one in Grant Park? Kinda thought it'd be nicer.
I can't do this, okay?
Or
I can't.
maybe she doesn't remember how he looked like when they were younger. And
need
this is
to-
like his most
No.
or her most
You
recent
need to be
memory
honest
of him.
about what you see.
I
Or
was.
the
I have.
way he looks.
And now I'm done.
Almost.
I don't know,
But not yet.
but that's my theory.
You were 12, I am 16.
Yeah, see,
I steal a
he's
car and
aware
end up
that
in
she's
juvie.
hallucinating.
Gabe, come on.
Then you're 13, 14, 15. Orphanages, group homes, musty rooms in the strange houses of foster parents. By the time you're 17, you've seen them all. Somewhere along the line, you start to feel things. Your own emotions don't belong to you. You have nothing. No one. You are alone.
I don't want this.
Alex. Play your part.
Play my part.
Okay, hold on a second. I need to use the restroom. Back in like 30 seconds to a minute.
If I want to get out of here, I've got to play my part.
All right. Let's take a look at this place. Barred window. Why that one?
Guess I missed a few days. How you holding up, Shu?
Can't believe how long you've had that thing.
That thing was my only friend after you left. I used to write one every day. Stupid.
Why? You clearly missed him.
And I thought he missed me. Hence, stupid. We weren't allowed to bring glass into the dorms, so we had to drink from this thing.
Like hamsters in a cage.
Except if you give a hamster a glass, they don't toss it at the other hamsters' heads. God, they put me on so many meds.
Jesus. I don't know what any of these are. That's a lot. More than other people.
Did any of them ever work?
Some of them helped. A little. None of them fixed me. They used to say this place wasn't a prison.
Well, maybe they were trying to keep you safe.
Guess so. Whatever the reason, the end result was prison bars. I took a fork in here one time and hid it under my mattress. Just 'cause, fuck you.
Residents must adhere to the assigned schedules at all times and are not permitted to loiter in the dormitory outside of the designated free time. Glass and silverware are to remain in the canteen. Do not bring these into the dormitory. Non-resident guests are not permitted in the dormitory. Lights out occurs at 9 p.m. every evening. No music, no TV, no screen time after lights out. Failure to adhere will result in disciplinary actions. The question is, why?
I remember the kid who put this here. Sadie? Sally. Something with an S?
You were friends at first, right?
Way at first. Then I freaked out on her and she was done with me. Just like everyone else.
Fancy.
Everyone had one good outfit. We wore them to meet the parents.
Did it help?
Kinda think you already know the answer to that question. They should have stenciled the same thing on all of us.
Do you really feel like you were their property?
We didn't belong to anyone else, did we?
I don't understand. Why can't I have my guitar?
We've been over this, Alex. Your guitar stays in the rec room. You can play it during free time.
That's bullshit. I don't need it in the fucking rec room. I need it when I'm stuck in the fucking dorms.
Alex, that's enough. Maybe we'll just take away your guitar privileges entirely, if that's what you prefer.
You can't do that!
I wonder how old they were. Or not how old now, what year it was when this all happened. Aren't like orphanages not a thing in America? like animals.
She's been through so much. I just don't know if we're prepared for a troubled girl. It says here she's sensitive. What does that mean?
I wonder why she's never found a home before. I'm sure she's a sweet girl, but she's not for us.
She's awfully old, isn't she?
This is the kid that's been in all those fights, right?
I want to help. I really do, but there's just something
Off
broken. Wrong.
With her.
I'm sorry.
Why?
You need to see it.
See what? That nobody picked me?
Nobody picked you. Nobody picked you. Nobody wanted you. Mom died. Dad left. I bailed. You couldn't keep us together.
It was my job to keep us.
You were 11 years old. You were 11 years old. You were a kid, Alex. Let it go. People leave. Life gets hard. Sometimes it's a big shit sandwich. Make it better. Be angry at Dad. Miss Mom. Hell, be angry at me. But don't give up. No one gets to tell you what you're worth. And no one can take your life away. Fight.
I'm not sure
You have a gift. It's something you don't even understand. You can change the world. Make it better. Now get up.
What?
Get up and fight.
Man, I know how that feels. Oh, okay, maybe not the falling down damage, but waking up, going like, I'm surprised she's even alive after a fall like that. Let alone nothing really broken. Oh yeah, she has a match. Oh my god, I'm about to play Amnesia.
I've got to find a way out of here. No more ladder. Not that I'd be much good at climbing. Mines growing into mines, just like Jed said. I'm gonna choose not to read anything into this.
That's kind of gross.
I could almost laugh if it wouldn't hurt so much. How long has this stuff been down here? Oh, no, 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 come on, no, 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 no. I can do this. I can do this.
Yeah, human night vision. It takes about 20 minutes for it to adjust.
Okay, that's something.
Okay, maybe not that.
That aura is the only lead I've got.
Whoa.
All right, boys, getting close.
Helldivers for life, huh, Jed?
Dig so deep, we see where the devil sleeps.
Goddamn right.
This is it. This is what Typhon tried to bury.
A lot of runoff moisture in this soil. Jed, we gotta call it. This dig is fucked.
Nothing's fucked.
Jed, we got no pumps running. No.
My teams have never quit a dig this deep before. We finish the job. Steady goes. Steady.
Fuck was...
Move! Come on! Clear the tunnel! Who's on radio?
Jed! Fuck! Jed! Jed!
Oh my god.
We gotta move now! There's still men back there. They'll drown.
Yeah, and so will we if we don't get the fuck out! Make the call, Jed!
God damn it! God damn it! Everyone, let's go! Now!
What happened?
Smells like fireworks.
They said they
Must be where
drowned.
Typhon blew the charges.
Dad.
Oh. Her dad wasn't part of this excavation.
Dad! Come back! Dad, you son of a bitch!
Chen, you gotta stop, man.
Dad! Fuck you, Chen! Come back!
It's over, Chen. He's not coming back.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I did not see this coming. Holy shit. She can, like, remember the thing about extreme emotions? She can sense it on objects, too. Like, I don't remember mentioning that.
And during my time here, I've come to realize what makes Haven so special. It's a flower shop run by multiple generations, a bar owner who greets every customer by name. It's a spring festival tradition going back 100 years. History, loyalty, pride. These values which define Haven are the same values that Typhon was built on. And that is why our partnership has been so successful.
I like her without the hat
It's
on.
been my privilege to renew Typhon's commitment to Haven. We believe in this community, and we're tremendously excited for its future.
Thank you, Diane. I think I speak for all of us when I say we're eager to make this official. So, time to vote, folks. And then lunch.
Alex! Oh my god!
I'm fine.
You are not fine. We have to get you to a doctor.
What happened to you?
I found out something you need to hear. I'm sorry.
What?
Alex, you're hurt.
Do you need help? We can call an ambulance.
Typhon's been lying to all of you. And so has Jed Lucan.
Alex, what's going on?
I don't know if profanity is like the best course of action right now.
You know exactly what's going on. I was down in the mine last night. I saw what Typhon's been hiding for 12 years. Jed Lucan isn't a hero. That whole story is a lie. Jed caused the accident. And then he abandoned 7 of his men. He let them drown to save himself. There were pictures of me and Gabe down there in the dirt. Because one of those miners was my father. Typhon wanted to keep this covered up in case it jeopardized the vote.
Huh. How do I want to approach this? I think they're afraid.
Everyone at that company is scared to death. All they do is protect themselves. So they decided to bury the evidence. And nothing was going to stop that blast. Not even the fact that there were 4 people up in the mountains. That's how Gabe was killed. Jed knew all along. He covered up the truth about the past, about Gabe. And when I found out, as you can see, he tried to kill me too. Why aren't any of you saying anything?
We don't want to embarrass you, Alex.
I feel like everybody else knows something.
I wasn't asking you.
The things you've said obligate me to at least address them. These accusations are, well, they're insane. And trying to go into the mine was obviously a very dangerous, very illegal thing to do. But we all sympathize with your situation. You've been through so much. Your brother was your only family, wasn't he? I can only imagine how much you want an
they just don't
explanation for
believe
his
her.
loss. Something to give you comfort and make your life seem less unfair.
You know there's proof of the cover-up. You had Pike arrest me to suppress the evidence.
Officer Pike arrested you for stealing items from my purse. Perhaps you were looking for evidence?
And I found it. Which is why you and Jed tried to threaten me into silence.
Dad? Do you have any idea what Alex is talking about?
No. I don't. I've tried to be there for Alex since Gabe died. I thought, I don't know, I hoped I could be something of a father figure to her. All I can guess is, sometimes when we're hurting, the people we lash out at are the ones who we're trying to help.
This is an act. You're lying. Please. I know this is hard to accept. You all trust him. I did too, but I'm telling the truth.
I believe you. Of course I do.
I would like to speak.
Oh wow, everything that I did in the past,
This young lady came to Haven as a stranger. But over the last few weeks, she's become one of us. Now, her story certainly seems unlikely, if not impossible. But she deserves at least an investigation of her claims. We ought to take her seriously.
Ducky,
You're being unhelpful. Alex, sweetheart. You know our mind can play tricks on us. None of it is your fault. It's so hard to admit you need help.
Oh my.
But it's always better in the end. We're all worried about you. Let us help you.
Oh my god. What? I don't know what to do in this situation.
Charlotte.
No. Leave me alone.
What the fuck?
I don't want any more of this.
Did I do something wrong along the way?
They killed Gabe. What are you trying to do? Take down Typhon? I won't bring him back. All I know is everything falls to shit when you're involved.
Okay, I can
There's
agree
something
with that.
wrong with you, Alex. And now there's something wrong with me. I can't help you.
Okay, so that's 2 for
Sorry.
2.
Don't worry, Alex. I got this.
Nice.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I have a USB stick full of recordings.
Yes, we went through this yesterday. Your superiors closed the case. None of us have time for conspiracies.
Yeah. You're trying to weasel your way out of things again, huh? I know your game. I know
Don't
how you...
test me, Jason.
You know what? I'm not scared of you anymore. And not of you, not Typhon.
All right, that's enough.
Deputy Pike, do you have some kind of personal issue with me?
Like hell I do.
Jason,
Oh,
well,
shit.
given that your judgment in this matter is emotionally compromised, you should probably remove yourself from...
Cut the crap. If you think you
Because
can
I
shut me
took
up...
the scaredness away from him, so he's able to fight back.
It concerns me that a voting member of this council has
I'm really sorry.
admitted to a personal bias.
This is a load of bullshit.
Are you?
I don't believe this. Ridiculous.
We're all getting ahead of ourselves. And what's the important...
Why are you doing this?
Deputy Pike, I am not responsible for any frustrations you feel in your
My dad is not a murderer. Were you afraid we couldn't get Typhon? Is that why you need someone else to blame? I thought we were in this together. For Gabe.
Interesting.
Ryan.
No. I'm not gonna let you do that to me anymore.
Ryan, what the hell? I know he's your dad, but look at her. Why would she lie about this?
It's going too far.
Alex almost died.
It's not true.
Fuck you, Ryan! After everything? Seriously, fuck you! Stop.
What's going on?
I know why you tried to kill me. It's not what you tell yourself. That you thought it was best for Haven. This was never about Haven at all, was it? This was about you. I know it's easier, not having to think about the men you buried. You want to look away and pretend the people you hurt aren't people. But I won't let you.
Man, what was going on with her eyes? It was like red for a moment.
My father worked for you. His name was John. He made a lot of mistakes. He wasn't a good father.
I just
I think you
didn't
came
see
here
that
trying to be
coming.
better. But you killed him. And then Gabe, my big brother. He was building a family here, doing it his own way, figuring it out as he went along. He was so nervous about it, and so excited. And he brought me here to be part of that family. But he died. Because of you. And then there's me. For so many years, I just wanted to survive. To get through. Haven changed me. I started to think about the future. Playing on stage yesterday was one of the best moments I can remember. Gabe knew that about me. He knew that if I could just play, just let myself love something, then one day I could be happy. And you tried to murder me. You would have ended my life just so you wouldn't have to face the truth. You've forgotten it, haven't you?
Her eyes turned purple.
You've plastered over it with another story. You tell yourself you're a hero, a strong leader. Sometimes that means making hard choices. Decisions that could lead to people dying. Few men could handle that. Haven's lucky to have you. But that's the lie. If you scrape it away, what do we see?
How would I answer that? Or how would I put this? Selfish, coward, or a pawn. I don't think he's selfish. Is he a coward? Is he a pawn? I guess he's a coward.
11 years ago, you led a group of men to their deaths. And you couldn't even say those words out loud. Because you're a coward. You couldn't imagine saying it to your wife. Saying it in front of your son. Every day you were brave enough to go underground and look death in the eye. But you couldn't muster the courage to admit a mistake. I can feel you trying to pull away. Don't. The truth hurts. Sometimes it's so awful you think you're gonna break. But when you come out the other side, and you're whole and free and still alive, then you'll finally know how strong you really are. I see the truth about you. You hate yourself. You hate what you did in the past. You hate what you've done to keep it secret. And the more you deny that hatred, the worse it grows. I know who you are. I've seen the worst parts of you. And I forgive you.
And the news is still coming in on the Typhon mining scandal that has rocked the western slope town of Haven Springs, where a council meeting was the scene for shocking revelations. Local bar owner and council president Jed Lucan admitted in a tearful confession to covering up the deaths of 7 Typhon employees as their manager 12 years ago. A recent cover-up, which involved a clandestine and unpermitted explosion to thwart inspections, caused the death of Haven local Gabe Chen last month. Mr. Lucan is currently in police custody, awaiting arraignment. We will have plenty more about this developing story, including the resignation of Typhon CEO, the market impact, and what it all means for your drive time commute, coming right.
Damn.
Yeah, the silence is worse. I need to get some air.
That's crazy. Hey, even the record trader is currently accepting applications. Priority to be shown that applicants with previous retail broadcast experience fill out the explanation. We'll be conducting an interview next week.
Do I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait? I kind of think I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait. I've got some continued support for you. The phrase recent events is doing some work in this post. It never ends.
The community's concerns detail are still emerging. Are cooperating with the state police. We currently exactly as much information as any of you. Have Deputy Jason Pike to provide assistance in the case and such. Management to this account has been handed over to another deputy. While we acknowledge that Deputy Pike has come to occupy a special role in Haven Springs community, we urge you to direct all inquiries through official channels. Just don't understand how any of this gonna happen in your noses. What's going on over there? This is not an acceptable statement. Nothing but respect to our boys in blue, single boys in beige, who danced on Typhon's tune. There's no way the cop didn't know. There's something not. They're not telling. Follow the money. Drop. Thank you for making last minute spring. Okay. Help me spruce up the park for the wake of last night's festivities. Okay. Not be open for lunch today. Okay. Wonderful spring festival. Blah 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 blah. Okay.
I bet Steph wishes she could reword that. But it's pretty funny. I'm so sorry I worried you all.
Holy shit. Who's Jessica? From the Rocky Mountain Gazette. I'm sorry to come out, and I know you've been through a lot. We were working to a certain time for. We'd like to speak to you either on or off records through. I think so. Who knows? And they might, like, I'm pretty sure this is like coming towards the end, though. Comfort will be the priority. Please come as soon as you change your mind. Thank you for your time and stay safe. Okay. Call me a minute if you know. Thank you for having my back. It meant so much, of course. How could I not after everything? I'm sorry, my dad was a hero. That was something everyone said for years, and it took so many lies to hold. Typhon lied, dad lied. Worst of all, I lied to myself. Even the truth was right in front of my eyes. I believed him. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope one day you'll forgive me. Didn't think you actually take down Typhon. You're braver than I ever imagined. Now you owe me a new job. I'm glad you're okay, really. Man, he was not a bad person from the beginning. I called it. Through an awful lot these past few weeks, but your resilience and courage continue to astound me. I have no doubt that you'll weather this affront against your person with the same grace as you demonstrated to me during your lovely dance. And that we are here for you sincerely. I know I appreciate you sticking up for me, Ducky. You know what has an awesome, like, crazy ending? Final Fantasy 14, but you have to go through like 200 hours of content. That had a really good ending. Oh, so much guilt. Yeah, well, I mean, it's one base game and then there's 4 expansions, which is why I called it 200 hours. It could be less. But if you average like 40 hours on the main story per game, I don't know. My friend started playing like back in December, and he caught up like in only playing like 2 or 3 hours a day. And he's a lawyer, so like he doesn't have a whole lot of time. But he managed to catch up in like 2 or 3 months, playing like a few hours a day. So it's not super bad. Like, I will say this, after you like get past the initial part, the story and the gameplay get really good in that game. And just like maybe like a week or two ago, the Square made the entire base game soloable. Like, you don't need to play with other people if you don't want to. Like, they made it so, like, NPCs, you can do dungeon runs with NPCs. And boss fights with NPCs. They're making it so, like, if the service goes down, the game will continue to live. Unlike most games that's online only. They're really thinking about the future. And they updated 10-year-old content. That's crazy. Let me see. Author Jones with the New York Telegram. We won the story on typhoon coverage. When is a good time to submit it? I'm sorry, I'm not doing media. I'm not getting out a lot of requests. When did you learn your father lived in Havens? Thing confessed to his crimes. It's called. Oh damn. Why they made it FF14 online? Well, they wanted to make an MMO, and you know what? I'm so glad that they did, because aside from it being originally a shit game, how they approached it afterwards was so smart. Mainly because they made the story like a main focus for an MMO. However, that led to like a community thing where like people would play pretty much for the story, and then like all the MMO stuff is just MMO stuff. And there are endgame stuff that you don't have to do, but you can if you want to. But first and foremost, it is an MMO, then it's community, then it's endgame. And then and they made the story so good that the community within it likes to talk about it. That's how good it is. Like, I will say this, it's probably like the best story in any video game in the past. More like, I will say, like, because of how deep the story is, like, it's probably like the best story in the past, I will say ever, in any media. Like, better than any movies I've ever watched, and better than any books I've ever read, and better than any TV shows I've ever watched as a series. The storytelling is so good. But I'll say this, the first 40 hours can be a hit or miss. But if you can get past it, and if it's a miss for you and be able to get past it, you're in for a treat. And not only that, it's free for the first 80 hours. Or, okay, well, it's free forever. But then, like, the first 80 hours of story content is pretty much free. Like, if you're only doing story, then it will take about 80 hours. But that's pretty much free. You don't have to buy the game. You don't have to do any subscriptions or anything like that. I mean, you can play more than 80 hours for free if you want to do all the side content. Like my brother, right? Like, he says, like, I don't want to play with anybody, right? And I was like, well, you can do that now. He's like saying, oh, really? And then, like, Now I'm just waiting for him to get started on it. Like, he doesn't have to play with me. He doesn't have to play with any of his friends that also play the game. So yeah, the game is free. Okay, so let's put it this way. The base game and the first expansion is free. Right? It's free for you to play. And then it's free pretty much forever until you decide to want to play the go past the first expansion. Then you have to buy the game, right? And then to get the base game and the first 4 expansion, they made it so it's just a price of one game. So it's just $60 just to get like all 5 of those games, right? Before, like, you know, when the game first came out, it was $60 for the base game, $60 for the expansion, $60 for the next expansion, and you know it just kept going. But you know, as time goes by, like they were like, yeah, I don't think people want to pay $300 for all 5 games, so they just like put all the old games into a single package. And once you start paying, once you pay for the initial game, then you have to start paying $13 a month. But let me tell you, it's totally worth it if you really enjoy good story. And if you really like real spectacles in a video game. There's no sub fee if you want to play just the base game and the first expansion. But you cannot do any trading. You cannot do any like you cannot talk, like you cannot like do private messaging to like other players. You can still talk to other players, but it's a public talk. $13 a month. Okay, so you know it is an MMO. They have to have it. It is a service, right? It is a live service, just like any live service, not just video games, but like, you know, online services. They have to have DevOps like pretty much keeping the servers alive. They have to pay, and then they have to keep, because it's also a service, they have to keep updating the game to make their services better. So yeah, it's not like a game where you just pay once and then like you have it for free forever, right? They have to get the game ongoing, and to keep the game ongoing, they have to keep adding in new features, right? And in order for them to do that, they won't do it for free, right? Because they have to eat too. Even though the director would probably do this for free, but he needs to eat too. What does $13 a month net you? It allows you to have really good story content. But you know what? If you're really gung-ho on the story, let me tell you, like, there's a lot of side story in that game that you don't have to do it, but it brings so much. It's not like some bullshit ass side quest. Like, you know, when you play video games and then there's a bunch of side quests that means absolutely nothing, right? It's like, oh, go kill 10 of these things and come back to me, and then you get this reward, right? And those are like meaningless side quests. None of that really, or it's very rare for you to see that in Final Fantasy XIV. Every side quest will build upon the overall lore of the game. Or it's not like, oh, go get me 15 pumpkins from this pumpkin patch and then come back to me. You know, none of that exists in that game. Well, maybe in the beginning, because it was the... Or did they get rid of it? I don't know. But they don't have a whole lot of it after the main game. Or the base game. The first expansion, really, really good story. I can't stress this enough. It is so good. I can't, like Like, especially the first expansion. If the first expansion story cannot hook you, I don't know what to tell you, because... And then the thing is, you can skip all the base game, but you're not going to understand what the fuck is going on in the expansion. And even if you did know a little bit of what's going on, like like you're going to be confused on why it's so important, right? It's one of those things. Like, you have to go through the slog of the first base game. That is, if you find it a slog. Some people don't find it a slog. But people like me found it to be a slog, but I am so glad that I pushed through it. Let's see. Okay.
After summoning all my strength and willpower, I'm now ready to move from the bed to the rooftop. Maybe Dad deserved everything he got, but I'm still glad we were there with him in his last moments.
That looked really real.
I love this guitar, but if it starts asking me riddles again, I'm throwing it out the window. After what I went through, the middle of the ocean might not be so bad. Was Charlotte's response all my fault? Or would she have turned on me no matter what? I felt very close to Ducky after our dance. I guess he felt the same way. I'm glad he held on to it, for whatever it's worth.
They told me to destroy the jacket after the accident. I couldn't do it. Perhaps some part of me knew that I would one day need to pass it along. When Gabe first stepped into my bar looking for his father, I swore I would one day return to the jacket to them, and then I swore I would return to both of you. I think I know by now what my word is worth. I did not deserve your forgiveness, but it moved me more than I knew was possible. I hope this gift would provide some small comfort for you.
Nothing like being called delusional by someone you trusted. That one really hurt.
Oh, you've been purchasing the 3 months Xbox Gold? I think like you max out at 36 months.
You ever swing a pick before, Mr.
Chen, John, and no. But I'm a hard worker, and I learn fast, and I don't mind long hours.
You don't have somebody waiting on you at home?
No, sir.
Well,
Yeah,
John,
that's how it works.
guess you're a hell diver now.
But you can only do that once. Like for me, like when my subscription ends, I'm gonna have to buy 3 years worth again. But instead of $1, I'm gonna have to pay 15. Okay. Yeah. I don't know where you got it from, or if you need to do the VPN method. Yeah. So yeah, you put in 36 months worth into your Microsoft Live account, and then you convert that to GamePass Ultimate. Okay, yeah. Like I don't remember the exact steps. You have to look at go on Slick Deals and okay, that's not bad. I think I paid about that much. So you pay $121 pretty much for that $1 to get that one free month. Yeah, $37. Or not 37 months. You just have to pay like 2 to 4 games, and it's already paid for. 2 like $60 games or like 4 $30 games, and the games already are, and then your subscription's already paid for.
I'm ready for some fresh air.
I can't stress this enough. You gotta try Final Fantasy XIV for the story. It's really good.
I am now a double victim. First to Jed Lucan's horrible deception, and now to Tyson's attempts to scapegoat me for their crimes. But I will fight, tooth and nail, to ensure that the real story is told and my name is cleared. Thank you.
Sounds like Diane is angling for a book deal. Hopefully it ends up in the fiction section where it belongs. Good thing I sold off all my Typhon stock.
Hours after the plan designed as a CEO. 48:27 to 28:22 with no bottom in sight.
I'm pretty sure my voice was already heard by everyone who needed to hear it.
Received my other message and voicemail. I'm asking for 10 minutes of your time. We got...
Is it weird that the part of this that bothers me the most is nondescript dive bar? They say I was powered by adrenaline that whole morning. Now I'm mostly powered by extra strength Advil and these. I've been playing a lot the last 2 days, trying to think things through. But I realize it's actually the opposite. When I'm playing is the only time I get to not think about Jed, or Gabe, or Haven, and wanting to move on from the pain, but not knowing how. Most of all, what I don't think about is me, because I've never been good at that. And suddenly, it's the only question that's left. So, I just keep playing.
Well, let's put it this way. You don't have to for the first 2 games. Like, if you just install it right now, you can create a character and then make an account. You can make a character right now and then start the game without paying anything. There's no time limit or anything like that. I just said 80 hours because that's about how long, that's like an expected time on how long to finish the main story quest. But there's a lot more to the game than the main story quest. Yes, there's a level cap at 60. But that's a lot of content for free. Not really, because all the content up to then is a level 60 content. Like, I know I've seen people like on Reddit and like on Twitter say like all they do is just a free trial and they've been doing it for months. And when I mean months, the reason why they do it for months is because they want to get every little thing out of that free trial as much as they can. Like all the story, like not just the main story quest, but all the side quests and all the extra stuff. There's even challenges that people do. Like there's this thing called like the Palace of the Dead, where it's 200 levels of challenge. And if you die, you have to start from level 1 again. And 200 level, like you can take breaks like every 10 levels. Like it will say like, do you want to continue or do you want to like come back to this later? It's one of those things.
Time to head up the stairs. Maybe I do deserve some $ justice, but I'd much rather be able to move on with my life.
And not only that, like let's say you do play get up to like level 70 and 70, 80 and 90, which is the current level cap. Like you're going to be those people when they play with like the people, like if you're going to do like the level the last boss of the main the first expansion, the ending of it, it's going to sink your level down to 60 anyways. Which is why like there's no point in going over 60 on the free trial. And plus, you don't only play one class. You can play more than one class. You can play, let's see, 9. You can play up to 12, maybe 15 different classes. They call them jobs in the game, but when it comes to general terms, they're classes. And you can have all 12 or 15 jobs in one character. You don't have to like make a new character for a different, like, if you want to try like a warrior, then like a black mage or something like that, you can just switch it on the fly. No. Let's say like once you buy the game, you're stuck on the monthly fee. Oh, the character will remain if you stop paying monthly, the character, it will not be deleted ever. Like I had my character like right now I'm not sub to it. I'm not sub to the game right now, so my character is forever there. Here, I'll link. I'll post a link of my character. Hold on a second. Anyways, yeah, that's my character. Deserve justice with a $sign. Colorado's #1 plaintiff's attorney.
I want to go outside without seeing anyone. That's why God created rooftops. The LARP was 2 days ago. That doesn't seem possible.
Hey, Steph. Alex, wait. Before you say anything, I have to get this out.
Okay.
What you did at the council meeting, it was the bravest thing I've ever seen. And it made me want to be brave too. So, here it goes. I want to be with you. I don't give a shit about playing music or seeing the world. I mean, I do, but only if it's with you. And if you'd rather stay here instead, then... fuck it. I want to stay here too.
You ripped your bus ticket.
I can get another one.
Isn't
not.
max level
It doesn't
cap
matter.
60 and
Point
90
is,
too low? No, because
I'm in
everything is
for
balanced
whatever you
to
want.
whatever you're doing. You can't over level in that, or you can over level in that game, but the thing is that like whatever you do, like you're like you'll understand when you play. Like I don't know how to explain it.
Given me a lot to think about.
Well, good. That was the idea. You know where to find me.
The game is not about leveling. Let's put it that way. Yeah, and there are hundreds and thousands of people at that level. Trust me, it's not about the level. You think that way, but it's not. I used to think that way. The game is not about leveling. It's about doing the content when the content tells you that you're ready for it.
All right. Just tell me.
It will even let you know.
What?
My future. What to do? The night of the Spring Fest, Steph made a strong push for leaving with her. Playing on the road, the excitement of the unknown. Of course, that was before all the shit went down. Come on, you're the know-it-all. So tell me.
Actually, I do know what you should do. You should stay in Haven.
Really?
You really think so?
Of course. You finally have a home, a job, people who actually like you. Why would you give that up?
That's true.
Then again, maybe leaving would be better.
What?
You're young, you suddenly have a little money, friends. And don't you think it's time to give this music thing a real shot? No, you should definitely leave.
Oh, fuck off. Stop it, Gabe. I don't need the mysterious spirit bullshit right now. I just need my big brother.
I'm sorry.
I know.
But here's something. It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away. You're not on it. And neither is Steph. life goes on.
Oh,
You
music.
get a job working with Steph at the record store.
Oh, Gio, you should watch this video. I don't know. I don't know when the link's gonna
All
be
those
posted.
years of being a music snob
I
finally
posted
pay
in
off.
chat. There's supposed to be music here right now, but I can't hear it.
And little by little, time does its thing.
Damn, copyrighted music.
The apartment starts to feel less like a museum and more like a home. Thoughts of Jed, of Typhon, even of me begin to fade into the background.
I'm so curious what the music would have been here.
The rooftop is your stage. You perform every week to a small but adoring group of fans. Maybe while you play, you wonder what could have been. Performing for more people in more cities, sharing your music with the world. Or maybe you never think about that much at all.
Did I not post?
You don't know exactly when it happens. But one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you.
I hope it posts. Posted it again.
And the most extraordinary thing of all is just how normal it feels. You don't question it. You don't doubt it. Or wonder what might have been. It's your life. The life you fought so hard to have. And for the first time in a long time, you just live.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Okay.
Don't mention it.
You really think I'll transform Haven?
Of course. You already have. With your gift, your music, just by being you. But Alex, that doesn't
If
mean
it didn't
you have to stay.
post, because I'm doing this on my phone.
You have the potential to do that anywhere you go.
Look up the video called I spent 1,000+ hours on the Final Fantasy XIV free trial.
Do what exactly? Become an actual musician?
Live in a van, travel between dingy bars, hawking your SoundCloud, pouring your soul to
Wow.
strangers.
a product placement.
Sounds pretty great if you ask me. The truth is, there's no telling what that version of your future might be. The only promise is the adventure. So, what do you think?
How many hours when it comes to what? The name of the video? This guy made the video called I spent 1,000+ hours on the Final Fantasy XIV free trial. Man, I'm on a sick adventure. I think the whole reason why you came here is because of the brother. I'm guessing there's supposed to be music here.
Hello, everyone.
Oh no, there's supposed to be
Alex
music
Chen.
and it's gonna be weird. Alright, cool. Okay, I can see why people like this game. Although I would say I like the first game better. But this one was more relatable. More relatable in the sense that like everybody was pretty much like adults, and I wasn't really like a punk kid, so like the first game wasn't that relatable, but I like the story of the first game more. Damn, they only had 5 QA testers? Damn, their automation process must have been super good. Wait, what? Oh, that's part of the hallucination. What the fuck? And there's supposed to be music here. I can't stream the music. Cool. Yeah, that's where I'm playing this. I didn't buy this game. This was on Game Pass. I'm playing this on Game Pass. Why do you think I'm playing it? Same with Hollow Knight. I was playing that on Game Pass. Oh, not only that, you get EA Play with Game Pass too. So you got all the EA games or the Origin games. Wait, what? Crystal Dynamics? Oh, and Eidos? I'm actually excited for what they're gonna do with Tomb Raider with Unreal 5. Crystal Dynamics said that they're gonna be making a Tomb Raider game with Unreal 5. And I love the Tomb Raider games, except the last one. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. You didn't play Tomb Raider? I will say, like, I never really played the first Tomb Raider games, but I did play like the last 3. I think those were my first Tomb Raider games I actually played. No, I played the isometric Tomb Raider games. But I didn't play like the PS1 or PS2 Tomb Raider games. But I will say this, like, they didn't just like improve law. Like I know a lot about. Well, I wouldn't say a lot about Tomb Raider, but like based on what I know about Tomb Raider, like the first several games, like Lara was just a very one-dimensional character. However, in the Crystal Dynamics version of Lara Croft, they really made the character like multi-dimensional and very relatable and likable as a character. And like very like, I mean, sure, they made her very attractive. No doubt about that. But she didn't look like a sex character. like full of like a sex appeal character. They made her look attractive. Like a real, like just like a normal like person, like an adventurer. Just a very attractive one. And not only that, they made her hair look amazing in the game. I think it was like one of the first games to have hair tessellation. So like each strand of her hair was like, you know, had its own physics, which made it so much like nicer too. I remember when I originally streamed the second game, like I had a few girls in my Twitch channel, and they were a lot like, man, I like they were like, I like her hair. That's like the first thing that they said. Like you didn't know me back then, but like yeah, I had more girls like watching me. Jesus, this credit's long. Yeah, I didn't get to hear any of these songs. Colorado Office of Film, Television, and Media. Wow, they actually went to Colorado, huh? Somewhere around Heroes of the Storm, right? That doesn't really mean much. I want to play music in the future. Oh, this is like... Dang. Dang. 1, 2. Dang. Buy Steph's story? Oh yeah, this one I have to pay for. Huh, it doesn't seem like it posted. Oh well. Let's see. What time did I start? Oh, I've been live for almost exactly 3 hours. I want to do something. Hold on a second. Maybe I can watch all the endings. Oh, damn. It's like an hour and a half to watch all the endings. I'll do that another time. Huh. Let's see. Maybe I should plan on what to play next. Let's uninstall this game. Turnip Boy. What is this? You know, a lot of people tell me to play the Yakuza games, but I don't want to. Mainly because, like, I don't want to, like, associate myself with Yakuza stuff. Heroes, no. Next game I should probably play. Hold on. Well, I might continue Hollow Knight if I haven't gotten around to it yet. Or if I haven't figured it out what to play next yet. Let's see. Let's look at my library. Code Vein on Steam. I have Code Vein. Oh, Titan Souls. I might give that a try. Am I streaming later tonight? No, I'm probably gonna go to sleep and then wake up and then do some data analysis training, and then I might stream right after that. Wait, really? Dude, it's like midnight right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what time I'll, like, if I go to sleep now, like, wake up around, like, 8, and then I might end up watching some YouTubes or something. But yeah, you should watch some of these Final Fantasy 14 like first time videos or like the free trial videos. Like these guys who played an MMO for the first time, or like who play Final Fantasy 14 for the first time. Not like a playthrough, more like somebody like talking about their experiences. Like, then you'll see what I mean. That this game is really good when it comes to storytelling. You'll be like, why didn't I play this sooner? It happened to my friend. Like, I remember me and my friend, well, I have 3 like close friends that actually play this, play 14 now. But I had one other one back in 2013, and I played with him, and then like he stopped playing, and he played on a different game, and then like we haven't really talked, and then like maybe like 8 years later, he started up the game again, and he played through the entirety of the base game again and all the expansions in the span of like 2 months. I think he finished it in 2 months, and he works as a project manager for a electricians union. And then like, anyways, he says like, and then like he's like, I can't believe I missed out on all of this. And now he's like on that game all the time, and then like he's trying to get like he tried to get his girlfriend to play, and then she was like, nah, and then like eventually her like maybe after like 3 or 4 months, like her girlfriend just started playing casually, and then she started liking the game too. Like it took like he was just playing this, and then like his girlfriend was just like wanted to just play VR chat or whatever, and then like eventually like he got like his girlfriend just started to like slowly get into the game more, and then like yeah, and now like his girlfriend is just all over the game, and my other friend was like, nah, not my kind of game. And then December came along, or no, November came along, and then he's like, I'm gonna give this another shot. And guess what? Into it too. It's weird, like Final Fantasy 14, it's a weird game looking from the outside in, but once you're in, it's really good. Like, it's really hard to convince people to play the game on how good it is. I should just go to sleep. I should take out my contacts, then leaving it on. Yeah. Anyways. What brand contacts? What do you call it? Hold on a second, let me go look at it. I can't think of it on top of my head. I'm probably too tired. Oh. Bosch and Loam Pure Vision. For astigmatism. A toric. It's a contact that you can keep on for 30 days. Oh, really? Yeah, and I gotta get I have to renew my thing too. I have to renew my prescription. God damn it. Biofinity? Oh yeah. Is it a context I can leave in for without having to like take it out every night? Biofinity. Ah. Cooper Vision? Is that right? One 800 contacts have these for $54. Jesus. Per box. That's like 216. Okay. I guess I have to like first get my prescription first. Oh, yeah. Man, you know, companies haven't been doing like mail-in rebates for a long time. I don't have like a Costco membership. I always like go to Costco with my granddad because he has membership. Let's see. So Biofinity Toric. Why do they call it a toric? Oh yeah, I can totally do that. Oh, really? Okay. No wonder. I was like, man, all these different brands are calling it a toric. So what determines like the shape of the contacts? Is it diameter, cylinder, and axis? And I'm guessing BC and power is the strength of like the focus of it, right? Oh, BC is... Yeah, but what, like the size, like, you know, everybody has different size pupils and all that. Oh, okay. Because I remember, like, I tried out a different brand as a like a trial, and it did not fit my eye well at all. Which is why I'm like so concerned about trying out a different brand. Which is why I always stuck with Pure Vision. Because it always worked on me. Or it worked for me. Okay. You write that or put that in my Notion. Okay, so it's $50 per box, and if I buy 4 boxes, then I get $20 mail-in rebate. So that'll mean $180. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Ultras are more expensive. Which ones are ultras? See, okay, so I see I'm on the Costco's website right now, on their optometry website. I see Biofinity Toric Multifocal, Biofinity XR Toric, Biofinity Multifocal, Biofinity Toric, Biofinity XR, Biofinity Energy, and just Biofinity. Oh, Ultra's a brand. Oh, this is another BL's. Another BL product. Ultras are 55 a box. Okay, so this is the one that you were looking at. So what? 55, pretty much 55 per box. Buy 4 boxes, save 60. That's 220 minus 60 is $160. Divide that by 4, so that's like $40 a box. Offer valid for pretty much the entire year. Online, do you need to have a Costco membership? Last time I had a prescription made for me, I used an app. I forgot which app I used. But yeah, like I had to place my phone like on a stand, and then like I had to like step back, and it knows how far back I had to be. Like it really measured how far back I was, and then like I had to like cover up my one eye, and notice it recognized that I was covering one eye. It's crazy. And this was like 2 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Ah, man. Like, I don't know how my insurance works with my optometrists. I have Medi-Cal. I'm unemployed. I'm pretty sure it's Medi-Cal. Last time I checked. I don't remember. Hold on a second. Let's check my email. Wait, hold on. I have an email from Covered California 2 days ago. Hold on. I don't know how this stuff works. I don't remember how this... Let's see. I think I'm part of the San Francisco health plan. I mean, I have glasses too. I just don't like wearing glasses all the time. I hate the idea of like having to readjust my glasses like every few minutes. And not only that, like if you wear like I feel like glasses should be an option on how you look. Okay, so I'm part of the San Francisco health plan. And it says for Medi-Cal members. Oh yeah. I don't have dry eyes. But I do have them today. Apparently my hospital affiliation is the Zuckerberg General Hospital. I did not know that. Why is it so complicating? Why do they have to make this so complicating? I remember when I was sick in Japan, like all we did was just go in and then they were like, okay, yeah, here we go. And then it was just in and out. None of this complex, like, health care system. No, like how everything works. Like if I was in Japan, like I just have like the government is just covers everything about the, like, it's universal. Like I didn't even know if I had Medi-Cal or Covered California. I didn't even know that those two were different. I thought Medi-Cal was like a type of plan, and then I thought Covered California was like a section, like a subsection of Medi-Cal. Vision benefits? How do I do that? Because I'm on my, what's this URL? healthtrioconnect.com. And then part of the San Francisco Health Plan, SFHP. This is my health, my provider, my health plan, wellness, and my preferences. Okay, so I'm guessing it's either under my health or my health plan. Benefits and eligibility. Benefits and eligibility as 22nd April 2022. Regular doctor visits, preventative care such as shots and checkups, hospital care, emergency care, lab tests, x-ray, prescription medication, and Medi-Cal RX, pregnancy and maternity care, family planning, non-emergency transport, medical equipment, alcohol and substance abuse, mental health services, health education, dental care and limited service, and vision care. That's all it says. I can't really click on any of those either. Okay, so I have 5 categories. One of them says my health, and under that it says medication profile, my medications, my allergies, family history, my documents, personal health record. My provider only shows like the hospital and add and remove. My health plan shows PCP change request, provider search, ID card request, temporary ID card, benefits and eligibility, which I clicked on and listed everything there, but I couldn't really click on any of those. Referrals and authorization, grievance forms, complex medical case management, SFHP member material. Let's click on that, and then video library. Wellness, health-wise knowledge base, remembrance. Oh, maybe that's it too. Okay, let's click on that too. Okay, let's see. Members materials. Oh shoot, there are a bunch of PDF files. Okay. Incentive programs. The San Francisco Health Plan. This is just information. It covers acupuncture. What the fuck? Oh. Wait, I think I see it. It was on this PDF file. Medi-Cal provides medical, dental, and vision coverage. Vision service covers with VSP vision care. Routine eye exams once every 24 months. Yeah. Eyeglasses, frames, and lenses every 24 months. Contact lenses when required for medical conditions such as aphakia, aniridia, and keratonocosis. Oh, I don't have a prescription right now. Because of the risk of diabetes posed to vision, it is important for SFHP members with diabetes to get their routine eye exams. Routine dilated eye exams by VSP optometrists are covered annually every 12 months for diabetic members. Okay, well, I'm not diabetic. You know what I'm glad I'm not doing is I don't smoke, nor I don't drink alcohol. Which is, I think is to my benefit, health-wise. I did not know it covered chiropractics. I want to do that. What do you mean by precise benefits? For some reason, I thought you said prescription, even though that looked nothing like precise benefits. It looks nothing like prescription. I just saw the PRE, and then I was like, oh, prescription. Or I assumed you said prescription. Or how much it covers up. Oh, okay. I mean, sure, I guess. I don't know how that works. Do you have like access to like a database and all that? Oh, wait, VSP is like I don't know anything about this, but like, is VSP like a company or like an organization? Oh, it's a company. Korean places that claim they got, that the person got glasses, but they actually got contacts or something else. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, like just like a block away from me, there's like 3 like optometry places. And then like within like a 2-block radius for me, then there's like 6. Oh, okay. Interesting. Man, why they gotta do this? Like, well, at least in Japan, like everybody gets the same plan. They get the same whatever, and then you just go in and say what your name is and possibly your government ID. Not like something like social security numbers, they don't got that there, or they don't use that because that's kind of private, but they have like a different types of ID, and then just say like, oh yeah, here, just paid about this much, and it's not a lot, it's like very little, and then you don't have to like check if your if your insurance like does this or that, you know. It pretty much takes care of everything. And I heard Canada's like that too. While here, it's like, even with just one company, like let's say I get Kaiser Permanente, it's like saying, okay, now you have to choose between like 10 of these plans. maybe it's like 5. I don't remember. Remember, I had to choose a plan from like Blue Cross and Anthem Blue Cross and Kaiser Permanente, and then each of them had like multitudes of plans, and I was like, man, why do they have to make this so complicating? Not only that, it's pretty expensive too. Oh well, I shouldn't be worrying about this right now. Yeah. But at what cost? Well, at least it's free for me for now. I don't feel too good about it though. Yeah. I mean, like I rarely ever go out, so oh, they can like override that if they can't they if they have like a way to do it. Regardless of what it says on the benefits plan. I don't know how it works, or if there's like ways to do certain things. Oh, okay. It's one of those like don't ask, don't tell type of deals. Oh. So that's like a loophole. So basically, it's like the refund method, the legal refund method. That's the loophole. Yeah, but do you feel like it should work that way? Like, why can't, like, if that's the case, like, I feel like no matter how hard I think about it, like, even from like a very what do you call it? A very what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, capitalistic way, like I still think like universal healthcare is a good thing. Because it gets rid of all this like unnecessary stress for people, which they can focus on other things like work and better like ways of improving themselves for work, which in turn will improve, improve like the way how people live and also help like, oh well, I think I should go to sleep, and then when I wake up, and then I just should start learning some things. I'm already like more than halfway done with my course on Coursera. And I also gotta start thinking about like data projects on what I should start doing. So I actually have a portfolio to have. All right, dude. I think I'm gonna call it. You should watch that. You should watch some of these Final Fantasy 14 like videos, like people's experiences and all that. Like even that 1,000 hour video that this guy did, that 1,000-hour free trial thing. I would like to, if anything, like an online, even like I'm hoping like I would get like even at least like become like an independent contractor online, like do like Upwork stuff or Fiverr stuff. Because, you know me, like people said that I have imposter syndrome, but I feel like people with imposter syndrome, they already have success, and those people don't, they feel like they don't deserve that success. For me, it's more like I feel like people tell me I should do certain things because I'm very good at doing it. But for me, like, I'm like, but I feel like everybody else already knows how to do this. That is my problem. But we can talk more about this another time. Anyways, thanks for all the medical, like the optometry information. I feel like it shouldn't be the case that you have to tell me these things, but at least it brought up conversation. Like, I feel like all of this should just be laid out, easy to understand, and don't have to worry about like, oh, does this thing cover this and that? But whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna call it. I'll see you tomorrow, or maybe not tomorrow because you said you have church stuff. All right. All right. I'll see you later.